He said that he is my damn mans, but he switched on me like a transformer. Yeah, he changed. Nigga, you gon' get your ass changed. Don't get your ass with hey. Had to run my damn bands up.
So on patch 5, I have a new jump shot for y'all. I'm still staying with the Damian Lillard base. Tony Parker. That's the new jump shot, okay? The release speed is 100. Now, let me tell you why I use the Damian Lillard base on the 3-level score. Damian Lillard's base is smooth. Now, what do I mean by smooth? Coming out of animations when I'm shooting the ball, when I'm stopping, when I'm on a fast break and I have to stop and get above that 3-point line in a crucial shot. This base is very good for that. Now, since I'm tall, and let's say if I use the base, I use those other bases, I went and tested them out, the bases that you guys were talking about. I'm kind of tall, so it gives me a lot of lag animations. Most of the bases that a lot of people use and be like, yo, this base is fire. What was it, 98, I think? It's a guard base. But I think it got patched because I was playing with my man who's a guard and he's not hitting like he used to. A lot of people are saying their base is getting patched, all this stuff like that. And what I really think it is that they patched shooting. They hit it, they nerfed it a little bit. They're going to let whites go in, but they still patch greens to an extent, but not for my build because the way I shoot on it. But I could feel the hit in my build. I can feel the hit. When I was shooting, I was feeling the hit a little bit. Like you get more whites and you make a little bit more whites. Now they did something with the bar and the timing. There was like a green window cut. I could tell. You really have to make sure your player is kind of straight, but even whites still go in. So I still feel like the green is there because I shot a certain shot, and I think it was in my career. Where was it? It was in my career or the park, one or the other. And green machine came up. Oh yes, it was the park. It was the park. I wish I had the clip saved. I probably do. It was the park. I'm gonna try to get that for y'all. I shot a off dribble shot, and it was an all net. But green machine popped up and it was not a green, it was a white. So if you are dealing with this right now, if you're seeing people making a lot of whites, if they go in like a swish, it's registering as a green. I don't know what's going on with 2K right now, but they have a lot of bugs. They have a lot of stuff that I'm seeing. I'm like, huh, sir? Some of my badges, like I was using fast break finisher before the patch, was not working. It's tough. So you see the green right here. This is pre-patch. New jump shot for y'all. Patch 5. Relax, I gotcha. So if my other shot wasn't working, I still use the other Dame shot as well. It works good, but this shot is kind of faster. But you gotta get the timing down, but it's kind of faster. I like it. Look at this. You get those right there. I like that right there. You get those shots right there. Them type of greens. So why do I run volume shooter over hot zone hunter? Now look, volume shooter boosts your percentages over shooting shots. 2K has the mathematics system. So if you're look at this. You see how my player's dribbling and moving? Now, volume shooter right there helps me make that white. Hot zone hunter doesn't give me a boost because I already have a high 3. I even watched the video on 2K Lab and it said that. So I'm like, okay, if they tested it and they said that you don't get no crazy boost, it only helps and affects you really in cold spots. It just negates the cold spot once you have Hot Zone Hunter on. And I don't have cold spots anywhere. I have my hot spots everywhere. It's like one spot where I don't have it, but it's like it's no need, it's not useful. Look at my build is just breaking ankles. So hot zone hunters for like the guards that don't have much shooting badges, and that's like a badge that you can go and get. You guys have to understand I have many shooting badges. Catch and shoot, Hall of Fame, Deadeye, I have many shooting badges, okay? So volume shooter, we have percentages. Don't you see when a teammate uses defensive leader, he says, oh, he's 36% from there. Red, green, 50%, 80. Percentages also help you shoot this year. It's not just based off of the hot spots anymore and just, oh, if you have your hot spots, you're greening. No, you have percentages as well. Floor general. That's why they made this badge volume shooter. There wouldn't be a badge volume shooter in the game if your percentages didn't get boosted. the badge wouldn't be there. But it tells you in text and description, boosted shot percentages over time of shooting shots. Now, Hot Zone Hunter, you're playing 2K, right? You still have to score on a person, even though you have Hot Zone Hunter on. You still have to create space and get yourself open, even though you have Hot Zone Hunter on. A lot of times when you're playing against good players, that badge is not really the best badge. Like, look at that move. Oh my God, look at that move right there. Hold on, I'm getting interrupted. That badge is not really the best badge if you're playing against good people. Volume shooter, your shot is getting boosted. The mathematics system that 2K have, when you miss a few shots and you start going cold, that doesn't come in. It takes a shorter time to come in, definitely when you have volume shooter on, because you hit a shot, you don't get those extra misses. You're gonna end up hitting a shot because you have volume shooter on. Depending on if you're shaky, nervous, whatever the case is, the badge is gonna come in clutch and it's gonna get you one of those shots that you're like, okay, yes. Then you get that confidence, you get boosted up in your head, like, okay, my volume shooter activated, let's go. I just need to take these good releases. So all badges, badges work in all different ways. That's my main thing that I have a real good skill at, and is showing people new ways to see things. And it's not like new ways that are fake. It's not realistic. It's very realistic. That volume shooter kicks in, that confidence kicks in. That's helping you, right? That's the point of the badge. Now, I see many people use Hot Zone Hunter sometimes and they still not hitting. This patch is crazy. I don't know if, I know my build's going to be able to shoot because that's what I primarily picked my build for. And then I have more shooting badges. But now I feel like they are trying to take the game down a little bit. And guards that were shooting all crazy, they're trying to slow that down a little bit. I'm not saying like they're trying to fully, just a little bit. So I have another detailed shooting video badge coming up, explaining some stuff to y'all, explaining what's going to go down, how the badges work, where the badges affect you at the best. Right now, you should probably want to be changing up some of your badges. A lot of people use badges, and you got to really ask yourself, when are you using this badge? After games, you got to ask yourself that. Are you really using this badge like how it should be to its full potential? Look at this stop green. This jump shot is very, very good, man. Y'all know I always bring y'all with the heat jump shots. You just got to get the timing. Look at this. Contesto. Don't use a jump shot if you're not going to practice the timing. All right? Look at the badges come up. Deadeye, catch and shoot. I told y'all these badges work. Green machine. Look, I told y'all the Deadeye badge works. People that kept saying it doesn't work, y'all are tripping. You don't know how to shoot through that green window. Think of it as in, there's a window, right? Imaginary window. And it's not imaginary. You just can't see it because this is a video game. It has the code in the game. But just think of it as there's a window and you have to get through that window. You have to time it through that window. So let's say if it's a 2-second time, you got to hit that window. You got to hit that mark. Once you hit that mark, then that's when you can get those dead eye shots. But you got to know it. You got to know your release. You got to know the distance that he's away from you. Like if he's far, like if he's really close to you, let's say if he's not really close to you, he's kind of at the free throw line, but he's running towards you and he's jumping and he's kind of tall. Shoot the shot still, especially if you know your release, because you're going to hit. The Deadeye badge in this game is crazy, and people are not understanding there's just a certain window for it. Just like you have a regular green window in the game that you got to hit, there's a Deadeye window that you got to hit. You get that? So stop saying the badge doesn't work, because it definitely does. Y'all just don't know how to use it. Now it's time to cook up for the last clip, man. Look how my player really moves. It's scary, man. It's scary. Oh, man. It's scary. Big green. So last again, I'm gonna show y'all this jump shot, all right? Because I know there's people that skip. Some people skip through my intro, don't think but I'll always leave my jump shots in the beginning as well for the people that are impatient. All right, Damian Lillard. Remember, this base is smooth. It's one of those smooth bases. Any player build can use it. Any player, a guard, any player build can use it. That's why I like this jump shot. It's that balanced jump shot. The release goes hand in hand because the release changes up the speed as well. It changes up the animations. So your release is important as well. But the base is just how you jump, okay? It's just how you jump. It's the timing of the jump. The release is the timing of the release, okay? It's a hand-in-hand thing. 100% speed, man. People always say, look, If you watch an OG video, a jump shot video, the blend is always 100%. Why not 50-50 OG? Because then you get other animations that you may not want, that you may not be used to. Then you get lag bars. You get a lot of more whites. You guys understand that? If you can go 50-50 and you like that, and you like when you're getting different animations at times, different hits to your release, then do that. But I don't recommend it.